I'd like to talk to you, my viewers, about bipolar manic episodes I've perpetuated. I'm warning you, this will be intense and disturbing. If you don't think you can handle this, please skip this clip and go on to clip 6, as this segment is very graphic. I ask you to forgive me for my actions before seeking the help I needed. I just think this is the best way to travel inside the head of a person undergoing a bipolar manic episode for those of you who haven't been through one, either themselves or those around them. I think it best not to give a specific point in time, but it was years ago. I was working on a school paper that was due the next day. I hadn't started before that day. Just to let you know, I am by nature a procrastinator. Okay, back to my narrative and being serious. So yeah, school paper. I was on my computer, typing the paper when bzz, the electricity went out. So there I was, in front of the computer in my dark office, having not saved since I started typing. So what I did a lot of people do, I screamed as loud as I could. That was when I went manic. I was completely gone. I started throwing things, knocking things over, screaming out streams of obscenities. My mother came to check on me to make sure I was okay. She was calm, trying to soothe me, saying I could write in the library the next day, trying to encourage me. But I turned on her. My fists went flying. I didn't know what I was doing. I wasn't at the front of my brain. I know that this seems like no excuse to some, but I know there are people watching who know exactly what I did and why, and would pardon these actions. I went at it, and the one thing that snapped me back: blood. I saw my mom bleeding on the floor, her arms up trying to deflect my blows. Forever going back to the "what have I done" state. I sank to my knees, wrapped my arms around my mother, and cried for almost an hour. My mom just stayed with me, hugging and crying too. Just a situation I had snapped so far as a pummel a woman who gave birth to me, who raised me, who loves me unconditionally. How could I have done this? The feeling was so awful, I would hate myself. But I know I wasn't myself, and I have accepted this mistake not to repeat. Hating yourself is counterproductive, it will only cause future problems in life. I've learned that you shouldn't be sorry for something that's not your fault. If I could go back in time, I would do this. I would. But the thing you have to remember is that you can't control the would have, should have, and could have. Focus on what you can change. The wills, shalls, and cans. It is the best way to live life. This story of a bipolar manic episode is the second most horrifying thing I've ever done in my entire life. The first was awful, but an accident under temporary insanity. I sealed my cat in a box just for a joke. The box had packing peanuts in it, and she swallowed a packing peanut and choked to death. This sounds awful to you. You have to think how awful this is to me. Lugging this baggage behind me, a point of shame, and haunts me nonstop every day and night. I can still see her in my head, a ceramic stiff pose and her body. But like I said, I can't change the past, so I've been carving out a positive future, and this is a good first step.